Welcome everyone, this is Acid Roots and I've got a review for you and it's called Disturbed, what was it, 10,000 Fists. So with that, this 2005 album is now 10 years old and this is one of their more successful albums. Now, their most successful is still The Sickness, but considering that this had more chart appeal, I'm really surprised as how that happened. Because usually when you have five charting singles and they all hit extremely well, it's kind of different. But I'd recommend and check out all of these. The singles that I liked the most were 10,000 Fists and Land of Confusion. But there were some other ones on there, obviously, and the effectiveness of this project continues because I liked 11 out of 14 songs on this. And so what that left was you're just getting a lot of guitar on here, a lot of good band, and really best way to describe it is that, all these songs, to me, it's strange because they're so identical, but the thing is that they're all good. And I think I've been digesting this album for the past 3 months, and the thing about it is I just cannot quite say, because it just doesn't have a song like Rollin' by Limp Bizkit. It doesn't have a song like, um, you know, Freak on a Leash by Korn. Just those songs that are kind of like the highlights of the album. It does not feel as if it has those immediate couple. And I'm thinking part of the reason it might be because there's just so many, but all of the songs are good, but there's just no like this is the song that the album is known that this is the song that the album is known for. Now, I'm not sure. I have really never heard any of these songs on the radio, and I'm awaiting hearing them. But to me, the biggest stopping point as to why I am not completely overwhelmed by this is just because I have not heard the songs have not left an imprint in my brain. That it's not going to detract from the score, but they just do not have the lasting appeal just yet of the songs I've heard prior. Like when I listen to the song Rollin', I say yeah because I've heard that multiple times, but there's definitely some other ones like Falling Away from Me by Korn and like Cowboy by Kid Rock, just those types of songs that you've heard numerous times and you're going to continue to hear them. I think because there were so many Disturbed songs that worked, it's kind of like, well, what song do we go with? Which one is the classic off this? Which one is the second best? Which one's the third best? It's really hard to do. Plus, this album is a little bit longer, so some people get lost in the shuffle. But I don't care. 10, 11 good songs out of 14. I'm not going to complain about it. It's just the whole thing is it just has not left an imprint on me because I do not know its signature songs. So that's why it's really strange, and that's why I've been hesitating to review this. But production is done extremely well. I'm going to list my favorites. Basically, the only three songs I didn't like were Forgiven, Overburdened, and Guarded, which was a single. So, what was I going to say? The unheard songs, we'll just talk about. Those are the three songs I didn't like. So a few of my favorites were Decadence, Sons of Plunder, 10,000 Fists, Land of Confusion, and Avarice. Those are some of the best ones. Obviously, there's more. All of these songs are pretty hot and ready to go, but you're just going to have to listen to them and decide. And, basically, it's going to get you excited. I will say that automatically. It works the whole way through. It's good for all these different places that you're going to go, be it a walk, a car drive, a trip, hanging out in your backyard, whatever you feel like doing. I mean, it's ideal. That's the best part about it is just the effectiveness of it. So this album is going to get a 10 out of 10. because 11 out of 14, that's, that's extremely well put together. And I recommend this project, obviously. The Future, Disturbed came out in 2015, I think. So go look at that. And then, as far as this album being social, I'm going to give it a 10 social, which means how well it plays around a group. Social score. I'm going to give it that because it had 5 singles and they all are pretty well known. So that's something else to know. And then a lot of the other songs are pretty good. So just check out any of the ones besides the 3 I didn't mention, and you should be ready. But then again, you might like those other 3 songs that I didn't like. So just give the whole album a shot. Can it be topped? The answer is no. So I give this album a 10 and a 10 social. Subscribe for more fun.